Hi there, my name is Marcy, and I've got a video. I spoke with Daniel this morning and got an email to send this to you. I help businesses to increase their sales, bring more customers in the door, and I do this by introducing myself with some education. Now, I wanted to reach out to you guys because the search that I had done when I began today was actually in Abbotsford. And so I had just searched carpet installation, and I noticed that your ad was showing up here in Abbotsford. So my guess is that you're probably not doing a lot of flooring in Abbotsford, being that, I dug in and did my research on your website there and saw that you were Seattle. So I wanted to let you know that, that's what sometimes happens if the campaign isn't set up correctly, because you can put settings in there to exclude areas, and that's what you would want to do. I mean, sure, it's close by as far as the map goes, but, that's costing money for people to click on that and then find out that you're not in the area, and maybe you're showing up in more places, Chilliwack, it could be even more, right? So I wanted to bring that to your attention, and I do have clients both in Canada and the US, so I thought while I was at it and letting you know that, I would just do a simple search and kind of give you, you may not be aware but of other options, maybe spread out your advertising dollars, shifting, just a little bit of education like I educate everyone else. So what I did then was I did carpet installation Seattle, and Google will always set up their first page, and that's what everybody's trying to do, is get on the first page. They're going to set up the first page the same way. They're going to put anybody that's doing paid ads at the top, and if there's a number of businesses, they can put more at the bottom, and then people are bidding for positions. This area here is the Maps listing, or Google My Business listing, which is a free listing, and being one of the three. If there's a paid ad, they'll have four, but being up here is a great place to be. Statistics show that probably 50% of the sales are going to the top three businesses that show here. Now, these are not always going to be these three. It depends on what kind of search engine optimization they've done and which key terms been put in the browser. But that's the goal, and a lot of businesses do try for all of the keywords to get themselves in that top position. And then down here, this is called the organic listing. So the businesses that are placed down here are placed because of the things that I'm just going to touch on that you can do to get yourself on the first page. And typically the businesses that rank on the first page down here will tend to, with the optimization, follow up there. So what I did was I took the let's see, and that tells me that it actually isn't all that competitive, because we have Yelp. They're not businesses. Home Depot, of course, is sort of on its own there. Another Yelp, Home Advisor, which isn't a business, Angie's List, which is, their lead generators, right? Thumbtack. So here's the first actual business other than Home Depot. So I took it so that I could show you what behind the scenes, what this business has done to get itself there. So here's their website. There's really three important factors that can give power and push you up the search engines. One is going to be content, the other's backlinks, and citations all contribute to this. There's multiple factors, probably 200 things that Google will figure into why they place a site where they place it. But those are the number, 1, 2, 3, and the most power, and things that we can control. So by content, I mean the words on the page. And the nice thing about all this is really you do the reverse engineering, and then you just go beat the competitors. Now you can see, as far as content or words on the page, this person doesn't have a lot, and most websites don't, so it's easy to beat, right? But that's how Google finds out what it is that you do, is through words. Most sites will just put pictures and stuff, and pictures are great, but you want the words there too. You want the pictures for your actual customers. But as far as Google, the bots that crawl the web and go out there and look for, when Google wants to keep people on their search engine, that's how they make money. So when somebody puts something into the browser, they want to serve up the most relevant results. And how do they do that? by the words on your page. So your customer may never read it. I don't go reading websites from start to finish. I usually go just so I can get a phone number. But it pays over and over and over again to have, you know, good, authoritative, unique content. You don't plagiarize and go grab it from elsewhere, and the Google bots can read all this and they can tell whether it's something that's just been stuffed with the words, the keywords that your searchers are going to search, or whether it's actually well written content. So that is something that will get you there. And then the other thing, very powerful thing, is something called backlinks. So if I look behind the scenes on this website, this tool here, Ahrefs, shows me what's going on behind the scenes. So a referring domain is when you have another website that's on the internet and it's linked back to yours. You know, when you hover over and then it'll open up a new tab and take you somewhere else. That's what a referring domain is. So we can, if you think of the internet as a big popularity contest, the more and relevancy is important too. But you know, when Google crawls the web and they see that another website, all these other websites have linked, it's like votes, as I said, in a popularity contest. So they're going to go, oh, this guy's important, and look at everybody's paying attention to him. Let's push him up the search engines. So he's being found for 917 words. His site brought him organically, so this is not doing paid ads, 350 traffic, so 350 people visited his website last month. Due to the work that he's done. Now this translates into this kind of value if it had been paid traffic. It looks like he did a little bit of pay-per-click. So now I'm going to look at your site in the same tool, and you can see there isn't a lot of the backlinking done, right? So that I just like to bring that to people's attention, because when you're doing the Google AdWords, it's kind of like there's no real super duper way to get a good bead on how much, you know, what is your return on your investment, and then it's gone. You spend your budget that much a month and then it's gone, and then to find out that it's actually being displayed and you're having to pay for clicks that you could never do the work for. Yeah, and the other thing that you can do is citation. I didn't pull up the citation finder for Seattle, but what a citation is a place on the internet, this is a citation, a place on the internet where you would find your exact business name and address and phone number. So much like the backlinks and, you know, the popularity, the more citations you go out, and you get more citations than all of your competitors, and that really does help, along with the search engine optimization, to help push you up in the rankings for the map listing. So I hope you found this information helpful, valuable. Maybe get the person that's managing your AdWords to do something about that, to see that you're only showing up and only having people click in the area where you're actually able to do the business for them. Please feel free to reach out. My website, link to my website will be there. If you have any questions, I'm happy to help you out. And if you need anything further explained. So thanks, and take care.